Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Paul Scholes urges fans to get behind struggling Manchester United centre-back Harry Maguire. Manchester United legend Paul Scholes has urged fans to get behind Harry Maguire, who is currently going through a rough patch. The former midfielder hopes the centre-back gets back to his best soon. The English defender has had a torrid time with the Red Devils in the last few months. Since the end of Euro 2020, the 29-year-old has not been able to find his feet for the Old Trafford side, making plenty of mistakes at the back, while Maguire's position went unchallenged under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Ralf Rangnick in the previous campaign. Erik has dropped the centre-back to the bench. The Dutch manager has preferred the partnership of Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez since the 4-0 loss to Brentford in the Premier League, and the French and Argentine duo have looked solid when they have played together. This has left our captain on the bench on most occasions, struggling to get a lot of opportunities, and having picked up an injury on international duty with England, the defender has been on the sidelines for the last few weeks. Maguire played his first minutes in a while against Sheriff Tiraspol at Old Trafford in the Europa League. And speaking via Metro, Scholes sympathizes with the England international. The ex-Red Devil is looking forward to seeing the centre-back in the coming games. He went on to say, "He's had a tough time and these fans will get behind him. They realize how difficult the last year to 18 months have been for him. We want him to get back to the player he is, the player he can be. That wasn't a test against Sheriff. There will be bigger tests ahead. If he plays this weekend against West Ham, that will be a true test for his form. So, fingers crossed, he gets back to the Harry Maguire we all know." The 29-year-old came on as a second-half substitute against the Moldovan outfit at Old Trafford, and United sailed to a 3-0 victory over Sheriff in the Europa League. With Varane out with an injury, supporters are hoping to see Maguire step up to the plate and put in decent performances. The defender has a chance to redeem himself. Manchester United midfielder Donny van de Beek linked with a move to Valencia. Manchester United Donny van de Beek is reportedly on Valencia's radar. According to Todo Vigachez, the La Liga club are eyeing a January move for the 25-year-old. A loan deal is likely, with the only stumbling block being his £100,000 weekly wages. Valencia wants United to cover the majority of the amount. Other clubs like AC Milan, Leicester City and Ajax are also said to be interested. United will need to make a decision regarding a loan deal or a sale. Van de Beek has struggled for minutes this season, being sidelined through muscle injury. He has missed most of the games. United fans were pleased to see him back in action against Sheriff Tiraspol. The Dutchman looked calm and composed on the ball and occupied some dangerous positions. In a few minutes, he showed his technical quality and what he could bring to this United team. In his press conference, Ten Hag spoke about how he is confident that the Dutchman will get a chance to impress. "Yeah, he was long out, so I was happy to give him some minutes because you need to get in the right form, but he will have to work himself back. When you analyze the season so far, then, if he was available, then he should get his chance because we need goals, and I know Donny is really good in the position to score goals. It remains to be seen if United are gonna keep Donny van de Beek or sell him." Neymar defends Manchester United winger after criticism for showboating. Manchester United winger Antony has received plenty of criticism for skill versus Sheriff Tiraspol on Thursday night. The 22-year-old did his famous ball roll before passing it out for a goal kick. United legend Paul Scholes blasted Antony on BT Sport. "If I was at number 6, I know what I'd be doing. It's just ridiculous. It's a showboating. He is not beating a man. He is not entertaining anybody, but that's just the way he is. I saw him do it at Ajax as well, and it's the way he is, but he needs that knocking out of him." Antony responded to the criticism by posting on Instagram. He uploaded a story which translates to, "We are known for our art, and I won't stop doing what got me where I am." His Brazilian compatriot Neymar reposted this story on his page, further adding, "Keep it up, nothing changes, boldness and joy." Antony is a special player who is still raw and developing. Erik Ten Hag will know very well how to mold him into the player we all know he can become. While some might criticize the needless skill, others might find it entertaining and part of why they love football. Diogo Dalot feels Manchester United are a better team with Cristiano Ronaldo in it. Manchester United right back Diogo Dalot feels the team have performed better when Cristiano Ronaldo has been involved. The defender backs his Portuguese compatriot to make a difference on the pitch. After refusing to come on as a substitute against Tottenham Hotspur, the five-time Ballon d'Or winner was dropped from the squad that travelled to Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. Ronaldo made it back into the starting lineup against the Moldovan outfit at Old Trafford, and speaking to Sky Sports, Dalot was delighted to see the 37-year-old back to his scoring ways. Dalot went on to say, "We are very happy to have Cristiano. On Thursday, he scored a goal. This is what he has been doing for 20 years now, and every time he is on the pitch and every time he is helping us, we are a better team. We are just happy that he is here." Ten Hag has preferred Marcus Rashford or Anthony Martial when he has been available ahead of the 37-year-old in the centre-forward position. The 24-year-old has pressed from the front, and the Dutch manager has evidently been able to put the impetus on applying constant pressure on the pitch. While some supporters feel the United Academy graduate has not been clinical enough, the Old Trafford side have created a lot of chances, and there is no guarantee that we would perform the same with the five-time Ballon d'Or winner in the starting 11. Against Sheriff, Ronaldo had a lot of opportunities to score. Fortunately, in the end, he managed to find the back of the net. However, it was only the 37-year-old's third goal of the campaign. The Portuguese does not appear to have his shooting boots on this season. Thus, while it's encouraging to see the number 7 get on the score sheet, fans need to put faith in the decisions Ten Hag is making, and if that involves Ronaldo being on the bench, then so be it. Lisandro Martinez expects big things from compatriot and Manchester United teammate Alejandro Garnacho. Manchester United centre-back Lisandro Martinez has high expectations from youngster Alejandro Garnacho. The Argentine defender feels his compatriot has enormous potential. The 18-year-old recently made his full debut for the Red Devils, starting against Sheriff Tiraspol in the Europa League, and the winger lively in the 79 minutes he spent on the pitch at Old Trafford against the Moldovan outfit. Speaking to ESPN about Garnacho, Martinez revealed he often has conversation with the youngster. The centre-back expect big things from the 18-year-old considering his talent. He went on to say, "He has enormous talent and a bright future. It all depends on him, on what he works for, but he is young. He has to keep learning. At his age, he is in a team that isn't easy to get into. I tell him he has to take advantage of the moment, listen, ask for advice, do extra training. He has no ceiling. He will give Manchester United and the national team a lot." The young Argentine forward has broken into the first team after impressive performances with the youth team in the previous campaign. Garnacho has been a regular in the first team under Erik ten Hag. He travelled with the United on the pre-season tour of Thailand and Australia, and the Dutch manager has kept the 18-year-old in and around the senior squad. While the Argentine has not played a lot of games, he has had the chance to train with the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes week in, week out. Garnacho has featured 4 times for the Old Trafford side in all competitions this season. However, prior to the Sheriff fixture, he was not afforded many minutes. Ten Hag has several options to choose from to play on the wings. Thus, for the Argentine youngster, the current period is a learning curve. While some fans would like to see him play more often, the management is doing the right thing by slowly integrating the 18-year-old into the first team instead of throwing him into the Lions' den. That is Premier League football. Erik ten Hag sees value in Man United's academy. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has spoken about the importance of the club's academy ahead of the Premier League clash against West Ham United at Old Trafford. The Red Devils have overseen several academy graduates break into the first team over the years, and earlier this week, Alejandro Garnacho was handed his first ever start for the club. The youngster made a good impression against Sheriff Tiraspol, and Ten Hag has now talked up the attention given to the academy, which is beneficial for the first team in the long run. He told ManUnited.com, "They give a lot of attention that they pay to the academy and to teach players and build players, young players, to get them into the first team. And I think with those players you can develop a culture, a certain style of play, because you have them long in your building. So it's really important for every club but not every club has it, but Manchester United has it, and I think it's of big value. Manchester United have a reserve on FC Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa. Manchester United are eyeing the signature of Porto goalkeeper Diogo Costa. As reported in Sport Witness, United have a reserve on Costa and are ready to pounce for the keeper at the end of this season. The Portuguese stopper has a €60 million release clause, and it's believed Porto will not entertain anything less. Costa's agent is Jorge Mendes, with whom United have built a decent relationship over the years. United have asked Mendes to let them know if any offers from other clubs arrive. Costa's performances this season have elevated him to one of the most sought-after keepers in Europe. His impressive displays in the Champions League and domestic level showcased his ability and temperament for the big stage. Old Trafford certainly is that big stage, and the number one spot at United has always been one of the most scrutinized positions in world football. United have been blessed over the last decade with David De Gea safely holding the fort between the sticks, proving himself as one of the best keepers the club has ever had. However, with a new brand of keeping required at the top level, question marks have arisen over the Spaniard's ability to adapt to the modern ball-playing style of goalkeeping. This, coupled with De Gea's contract expiring at the end of the current season, makes it seem the natural time to call time what has been a hugely successful relationship between a club and a player. Costa certainly has the potential to fill the huge gloves he will walk into should he move to Manchester, but will have to adapt quickly to the spotlight that comes with wearing United's number one shirt. Chelsea to compete with Manchester United for the signing of Bayer Leverkusen right-back Jeremie Frimpong. Manchester United are set to battle Chelsea for the signing of Bayer Leverkusen right-back Jeremie Frimpong, according to Football Transfers. The Blues owner Todd Bowley is looking to bring the 21-year-old to Stamford Bridge from Bay Arena. The Dutch national is seen as a backup for England international Reece James, who is currently on the sidelines. Frimpong has been heavily linked with the Red Devils, though. However, the youngster's signature will not come cheap, and the Old Trafford side will hope for the Bundesliga outfit to drop out of the Champions League to be better placed in the negotiations. Frimpong came up through the ranks in the Manchester City's academy. He featured for the Sky Blues youth teams but never made an appearance for the senior squad. Subsequently, the Dutch national left for pastures new in the summer of 2019, joining Scottish outfit Celtic, and after a promising season and a half with the Glasgow-based club, Leverkusen came knocking. In his time with the German outfit, the 21-year-old has gone from strength to strength. The right-back has established himself as a regular since the previous campaign, and the defender has featured in most games for the Bundesliga club this season as well. At United, currently, Diogo Dalot is the first choice under Erik ten Hag. The Portugal international has performed well and cemented his place in the team, starting in every match this term. On the other hand, the likes of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Brandon Williams have been on the sidelines for most of the current campaign. Thus, it's apparent that Dalot is being overworked and needs someone to back him up. If Ten Hag does not favor Wan-Bissaka, then it would be wise for the club to make a move for a player like Frimpong. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.